Your talents, skills, and perspectives are welcome at MCHP.
You are the future. You are the data analysts. You are the scientists. You are the research coordinators.
I started in university not really sure where my direction was going to be in post-secondary education, but I also knew that Indigenous health was something that was of high priority to me. I have started my residency in rural family medicine.
Choose your own adventure in a career that supports health and wellness for Indigenous people, families, and communities.
The Manitoba Centre for Health Policy is a public, not-for-profit research unit within the Rady Faculty of Health Sciences at the University of Manitoba in Winnipeg. Population health research has many aspects, from studying health and wellness patterns of groups of people, looking at what keeps people healthy, and to figure out what programs work to improve people's health and well-being. This includes things outside the healthcare system, such as our environments, income, and education. The research takes place in the many areas of population health, like medicine, pharmacy, nursing, psychology, and in areas outside of health, such as education, family services, and justice. MCHP holds a collection of data on nearly everyone living in Manitoba. These data have no names or addresses attached to them, so that people's personal information is protected. When the data is linked, it creates powerful knowledge that can lead to meaningful changes. Conducting research and working in partnership with First Nations, Métis, and Inuit improves lives and strengthens all of our communities. Indigenous and Western ways of knowing are both valuable, each contributing to an ever-expanding knowledge base. And since time immemorial, health and wellness has been a priority for Indigenous people. The knowledge produced at MCHP is a contemporary reflection of these values, and there's continuity throughout the generations. Like Métis fur trader Cuthbert Grant, in the early 1800s, he was well known for administering health care to Métis and First Nation people in southwestern Manitoba. Cuthbert held a Western medicine chest, which had a strong focus on the medical skills he acquired at school in Montreal and Scotland, harmonized with Indigenous healing traditions from his lived experiences. It was a powerful remedy.
MCHP cared to make sure that the unique backgrounds and perspectives of Indigenous peoples had influence on the research. I'm from Fisher River Cree Nation. Working at MCHP, it was really important for me to always remember my roots and remember where I come from. And I think all Indigenous people can agree that we are people who work within a holistic realm. So within research, it's a very westernized area where data points are used. For myself, it was really important to always kind of reflect on that and recognize that these data points are people. They could be my cousins, my brothers, my sisters, my grandparents. And so recognizing that these data points have an entire background, an entire story.
You can find your path too. This is a career open to all Indigenous youth. You can become a population health research scientist, data analyst, IT specialist, or research project coordinator.
My name is Drew Lambert, and I am a summer student. I do work throughout the semesters here at MCHP as a research assistant. I have a background in poli-sci and economics. The scope of disciplines and research areas that are here, it's never dry.
Here we're looking at justice system involvement for Manitoba children, First Nations, and then we looked at all other Manitobans.
Looking at the numbers, it's startling. Well, I think that Manitoba Centre for Health Policy is a bit of a misnomer in that when you hear health policy, it's strictly medical research, things to do with medications and whatnot, but I think it would be more accurate to think of it as being social determinants of health, and all of a sudden that opens up a whole range of possibilities. I've worked on a few different research projects that are fairly wide-ranging in their breadth and scope. Youth Criminal Justice Act, potential revisions to it, its effects, equity in charges proceeding, after-school programs, things like Big Brothers Big Sisters, their effect on neighborhoods and children. It's interesting, and I'm grateful for it.
My first project was in 2017. It was looking at the PAC's Good Behavior program in different countries and in different populations, showed improvement in youth's behaviors, youth academics, as well as reduced suicidal ideation and suicide within youth. And so we had the great opportunity of traveling to community, speaking with families, the children and the students, as well as teachers, to make sure that it was culturally appropriate and culturally safe.
There's issues that you don't know exist and that they're constantly present. You have to assess your worldview, and it's creativity, right? It's really outside of the box thinking.
I think a challenge in entering into any new space is that it can sometimes feel a little bit overwhelming. You might feel like you don't belong. I learned to be more confident. I learned the importance of communication. Writing skills, as well as data entry and data collection, the skill to kind of review a large paper and pick out the pertinent positives and pertinent things that you need. You gain so many different skill sets that will benefit you as you kind of move through your life, your education, and eventually into a career. The amazing preceptors I had who really took what my interests were in Indigenous health and made sure that the programs I was working on were aligned with my goals in research.
There's so many different researchers here with different backgrounds, different disciplines, and they're constantly looking for something new. It expands how you're looking at society, and that opens up a whole range of possibilities.
The research I'm doing is a great privilege and will benefit populations in the future. Indigenous ways of knowing have always shown us the path forward.
Population health research is an exciting career where you choose your own adventure.